time to share some thoughts on when to sell, which is far harder than knowing when to buy. If you're a long-term investor, you can forget about logical profit objectives. Your sell trigger should be based more on valuation issues. If you feel the stock you own has become fully valued or overvalued by an enthusiastic market, you should take some money or all your money off the table. If your goal is to make a double, sell it when you make a double. This video clip is more about setting your objectives if you're a trader and you have taken a position because you like a chart and believe you can make money on a trade. To determine reasonable expectations for profits, we'll turn back to our 13th century mathematician Fibonacci and look at Fibonacci extensions. This is all based on the golden ratio, which constantly reoccurs in nature. The golden ratio is 1.618, so we're always looking for things that move 61.8% in some form or fashion. If you have plunged into a trade on a 61.8% retracement, you are looking for the security to begin to move back up. If it does, there are three levels of logical profit targets. The COP, which stands for Contractive Objective Profit, the OP, which stands for Objective Profit, and the XOP, standing for Extended Objective Profit. In short, you look at the last move the stock made. When it moves up 61.8% of the previous move, you have arrived at the COP. When it moves up the same amount as the last move, you have reached the OP, and when it moves higher, you are looking for the XOP at 1.618% of the last move, which is the holy grail for traders. If you're fortunate, the COP will give way to the OP, and the OP will give way to the XOP. Boom, not your game. If the stock stalls at any of the first two levels, take your profits and move on. Whenever you enter any trade, you must have a plan. Identify your three levels and watch for the stock to breach or stall. A breach suggests you should hold for the next level. If it stalls, go ahead and take your profits. If it goes the other way and you're in a losing position, stick with your stop-loss discipline. If you're long-term, simply forget about all this stuff and plan for growth and corporate performance to equate to a higher stock price.